is true. Now, recently we marked the International Women's Day. To those who didn't know, that happened recently, right? So today we will be playing our game in commemoration of the International Women's Day. Well, the women specifically. So you can say it's in line with the whole female gender, right? Yeah, so today our two truths and a lie is actually dedicated to the female gender. We'll be talking about the females. So the first statement is this: Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times in a year. Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times in a year. The second statement is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March every year. International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March every year. And the third statement is International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October every year. International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October every year. Which of the statements are true and which of the statements is a lie? You can call the numbers 0808 704 1217, 0808 704 1217, or you can drop messages on WhatsApp via the number 0901 615 0614. Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay, please do well to call me back as the phone lines are officially open. The number to call is 0808 704 1217, or you can drop messages on WhatsApp via the number 0901 615 0614. Hello, good evening. Okay, what's happening to the phone lines? 0808 704 1217 is the number to call. 0808 704 1217 is the number to call. But you can drop messages on WhatsApp or also try calling me on WhatsApp via the number 0901 615 0614, 0901 615 0614. Well, you can also do also follow me live on Facebook, as I am live on Facebook at Bright FM Abuja. Hello, good evening. Hi Miriam, how you doing? Nice to have you join me this evening. So, 2 truths and a lie, 3 statements, 1 is a lie and 2 are true. So the first statement is Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times a year. The second statement is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March yearly. And the third statement is International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October yearly. The last one is a lie. So the first and second statements are true. Alright Miriam, stick around and you'll find out if you got facts correctly at the end of the show, okay? Alright, bye. Thank you so much for calling. Keep your calls and messages coming in. The number to call is 0808 704 1217, 0808 704 1217. Well, the numbers to send your WhatsApp messages or WhatsApp calls to is 0901 615 0614. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi Paul, how is Nokogoma this evening? It's good to know and nice to have you join me. So go ahead. Okay, Paul, so I have two truths, right? Two truths and one lie. So two has to be true and one is a lie. Yes, two has to be true. The first and the second are true, but the third is a lie. How sure are you, Paul? 55%. Okay, you're quite above average, but we'll find out if you got that correctly at the end of the show or not, okay? Alright, thank you for calling. Do enjoy the rest of the day. Well, 55%, to be honest, that's quite above average, right? But we do not know if that is right or not. Stick around and at the end of the show, you'll find out if you got that correctly. Two truths and a lie. Call in and let me know what the answer to my question is this evening. Hello, good evening. Hello? Okay, please do all to call me back 0808-704-1217 is the number to call. But to send messages on WhatsApp 0901-615-0614 is the number. Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi Adams, how is Wuses on 2 this evening? That's good to know. So Adams, go ahead. What is the answer to my statements this evening? How sure are you? Okay, well, thank you for calling. Stick around and at the end of the show, you'll find out if you got that correctly or not, okay? Alright, good night. So if this is your first time calling me on the show, please do well to lead with that so that I can officially welcome you to the Bright Cruise, okay? We'd like to give our first timers a special welcome on the cruise. So if you happen to be calling me and it is your first time, please do well to let me know so that you can officially be welcomed to the cruise, okay? Yes, we are playing the game of two truths and a lie this beautiful evening. I have 3 statements and 2 of the statements are true and 1 of the statements is a lie. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call and tell me the answers to my game this evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi Simon, how you doing? And how did your day go? Alright Simon, go ahead. So the first statement is Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times in a year. The second statement is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March every year. The third statement is International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October every year. Okay. Okay, the second and third is true, the first is a lie. How sure are you? %70%. Okay, not bad. You're still a B. But okay, well, stick around and you'll find out if you got that correctly at the end of the show, okay? Alright, thank you so much for calling. Bye. Okay, you people don't seem confident. Even those who are calling to give the answers are not quite confident. Call in and let me know what you think. Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi Simi, how is life camp this evening? Nice to have you joining me, so go ahead Simi. I'm waiting. The first statement and the last statement are true. The second statement is a lie. Alright, Siwi, how sure are you? 60%. Okay, well, we'll find out if you got that right at the end of the show or not. So stick around and you'll find out if you got that right, okay? Alright, do enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night. Bye. Two truths and a lie. The first statement is Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times in a year. The second statement is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March every year. And the third statement is International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October. 0808 704 1217 is the number to call. The number to send your WhatsApp messages to is 0901 615 0614, and you can also watch me live on Facebook, Bright FM Abuja. Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name and where are you calling me from? Can you speak louder, please? And how does Guza pay this evening? Alright, so go ahead. What is the answer to my question this evening? Number 1 is true. Okay, number 1 is a lie. So 2 and 3 are correct. Okay, a first-time caller in the house. Well, you're welcome on board. Please do all to not make it your last, okay? Alright, stick around and at the end of the show, you'll find out if you got the answer to my questions correctly or not, okay? Alright, bye. Thank you so much for calling as well. Well, first time caller in the house, is always nice to have you guys join me for the very first time. However, I am still taking your calls, so keep your calls coming in at 0808 704 1217. Hello, good evening. Hi, this should be Smiles, right? I miss this one. Okay, who is this? Who they might the month? Okay, please, who is this? What's your name? What's your name and where are you calling me from? Second caller. I really can't take a guess. Who? Dennis. Hi, Husseini. Oh, Kenny. Hi, Kenny. I'm okay. I'm sorry I didn't get your voice. Don't worry, I'll do better next time. Oh, okay. A second time caller. Well, that means you're now like a regular. It's nice to have you join me the second time. Alright. Aces. He's fine. He's okay. He'll be here with us tomorrow. Yeah, he's unavailable today. Yeah. Yes, all is well. Yeah. Oh, really? Don't worry, you can call back tomorrow. We'll definitely be able to do it tomorrow because he'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, the first and the last are lies. The second is true, right? Okay, well, stick around and you'll find out if you got that correctly or not at the end of the show, okay? Okay, okay. Oh, Helen is now getting. Are you having a crush on Helen? Because we want to plan a wedding before the end of this year. We need a bright cruise wedding. So, are you having a crush? Please let me know. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, Kenny. I'm sure Helen will call very soon. Uh, I will definitely let her know. All right, Kenny. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. All right. So Ace and I have been saying that we want a bright cruise wedding, and it seems like we're about to matchmake some people. Antonetta, you've been slacking. We've been trying to pitch you to Helen. I'll be pitch Helen to you. You've not been taking the cues. Kenny is overtaking you. We're here for it. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call and be a part of the show. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi, good luck. How is Jabi this evening? Go ahead, good luck. How are you doing today? Nice to have you join me. So go ahead. What is the answer to my questions this evening? The first is a lie? Okay, and the second and third are true. Okay, well, you'll stick around and at the end of the show, you'll find out if you got that correctly or not, okay? Alright, good night and thank you for calling. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call. Keep your calls coming in. Do not forget you can drop me messages on WhatsApp 0901-615-0614. You can also watch me live on Facebook at Bright FM Abuja. Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name and where are you calling me from? I can hear you, good evening. Please do well to call me back. I could hear you, but I guess you weren't able to hear me. So please do well to call me back. Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi Queen, how is Lube this evening? Alright Queen. Sorry? I'm sorry about that. But I'm here to keep you company, so it's fine. A first-time caller in the house. You're welcome on board, Queen. Alright, so go ahead. What is the answer? How sure are you, Queen? It's only once. Are you sure it's only once we celebrate Mother's Day in this country? Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out at the end of the show, so do not touch that dial, alright? Alright, good night. Thank you so much for calling. Bye. Interesting. Me personally, I feel like we celebrate Mother's Day like 15 times in a year. But well, that is my personal opinion. I can be wrong, but I might also be right. Hello, good evening. No, she lover boy. That's why you're talking to me with a lover boy voice. It's okay. How are you? Work is fine. It's nice to have you join me, lover boy. Lover boy, I'm tempted to ask you how many hearts you've broken because I don't understand why your name is lover boy. How many hearts have you broken? Let me ask. How many hearts have you broken? Are you sure? Okay, so let me believe you. Let me behave as if I'm believing you. All right. Okay, I believe you, lover boy. So go ahead. What is the answer to my question this evening? Oh, thank you so much, lover boy. That means a lot to me. So let me welcome you for calling me the first time. Yeah, thank you so much. But please do not make it your last time, okay, lover boy? Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Lover boy, giving the lover boy vibes. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call and be a part of the show this evening. Hello, good evening. Hello? Can you turn down the volume of your radio set and speak louder? Okay, I'm sorry I had to drop your call because I could hear myself in the background and I could barely hear you. So please, if you can do all to call me back, I would really appreciate that. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call in and be a part of the show this evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi, Abigail. It's been a minute. How have you been? Nice to have you join me today. Alright, Abigail, go ahead. What is the answer to my question? The last one is not correct. The first and the second are correct. Alright, Abigail, how sure are you? Okay, alright. Well, stick around and we'll find out if you got that correctly or not, okay? Alright, thank you so much for calling to enjoy the rest of the day. Keep your calls coming in. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call and be a part of the show. So, truth and a lie. The first statement is Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times a year. The second statement is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March. While the third statement is International Day of the Girl's Child is marked on the 11th of October yearly. 0808-704-1217 is the number to call. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling me from? Hi Isaac, how is Guagualada this evening? Alright, so go ahead Isaac. What is the answer to my questions? Okay. Okay. The first is true. The second is true. Oh, okay. The first is a lie. The second and third are true. Okay, so I'm playing 2 truths and a lie. So there has to be 2 truths and just 1 lie. Okay, the first is a lie. The second and the third are true. Okay, well, you'll stick around and at the end of the show, you'll find out if you got that correctly or not, okay? Alright, thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye. A few more calls before we wrap it up this evening. Antonieto, where are you? Helen, what's up? Franca, I've called called you out 1,000 times. The day you will call me, I'll do shakara for you because I don't understand why you're making me miss you this much. Like, why? Hello, good evening. Okay, please do well to call me back. 0808 704 1217 is the number to call. Hello, good evening. Franca! Can you hear how I'm shouting your name? What is it? What did I do to you? No, now, we've missed you now. How about we've missed you for so long? It's nice to finally hear from you after a long while. How have you been? Okay, Franca. So go ahead, be a part of the show this evening. You don't know. Oh, okay. So do you want me to read it to you or you listen and call back? Okay, so the first statement is Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times a year. The second statement is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March every year. And the third statement is International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October yearly. 2 truths and a lie. The third one is a lie. Okay. Okay, so the third is a lie. Oh yeah, now we'll find out at the end of the show. Alright, thank you for calling. Take care. Oh, I missed Franca. It's been a while since I last heard from her. 0808 704 1217 is the number to call and be a part of the show. 2 more calls and we'll call it a wrap this evening. Hello, good evening. Hi. Hi, Koinsola. How you doing? Alright, Koinsola, go ahead. Do you know the answer to my questions? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay, Koinsola. Thank you so much for calling. You'll find out if you got that correctly in just a moment, okay? Alright, bye. Such a beautiful thing to hear children participate. Thank you so much, Koinsola, for calling. Well, one more call and that will be it at this evening. So who is going to be my lucky last caller? 0808 704 1217. And there goes my lucky last caller. Hello, good evening. Okay, so what is your name and where are you calling me from? Who? Kenny? Ah, you did not hear Helen's voice today, right? Okay. Thank you for replacing her. Third are true. Alright, Kenny, well, we'll find out if you got that correctly in just a moment, okay? Alright, bye, good night. Okay, so let us get into this. 2 truths and a lie, 3 statements, 2 of which are true and 1 is a lie. Now, the first statement says that Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times in a year. Is that correct or not? Well, if you called in to say that that was correct, then you got that wrong. But if you called in to say that Mother's Day is celebrated 3 times a year is a lie, then yes, you got that correct. Mother's Day is not celebrated 3 times in a year. Mother's Day is actually celebrated 2 times in a year. The second Sunday of June and the second Sunday in May. So Mother's Day is celebrated twice a year, not 3 times a year. Now moving on to the second statement, which is International Women's Day is always celebrated or marked on the 8th of March. Is that true or is that a lie? Well, if you called it to say that was true, then congratulations. You got that correct. Yes, you did get that correct. Now moving on to the third statement. International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th day of October yearly is true. So yes, if you called in to say that that was the answer, then you got that correctly. So again, the first statement, which is Mother's Day celebrated 3 times a year, is a lie. The second statement, which is International Women's Day is always marked on the 8th of March every year, is true. And the third statement, which is International Day of the Girl Child is marked on the 11th of October every year, is also true. So the second and third statements are true, while the first statement is a lie. A very big thank you to everyone who called in and was a part of the show this evening, and to everyone who didn't call in but just listened, thank you so much. I'm here because you're listening and you're listening because I'm here, so it is a simultaneous equation. Thank you so much for listening, and of course to my OJs who called in to be a part of the show. I cannot celebrate you enough. So yes, thank you so much for calling in. Well, this is where we draw the curtains this evening, but of course I will be here tomorrow, same time, same station, from top of the hour, 2 p.m. on the Noon Extra, where we get to have some beautiful time from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. and then the Bright Cruise begins from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So make it a date with Eva tomorrow, same time, same station, right here on Bright 98.7 FM. Well, a quick apology. Ancient Priest will be unable to join us this evening. Keep Ancient Priest in your prayers. He's going through it. Is kind of under the weather for now, so he will be unavailable today and this week. He will be back here, hopefully, prayerfully, fingers crossed, next week for the Bright Evening Jolly segment. But for this week, please do well to bear with us. Ancient Priest is not feeling too well, so he cannot be here this evening. However, me being the good host, I'm going to be leaving you with some beautiful tunes to keep you company from now till Mama calls, and you know what that means. That means you should not touch that dial. I'll be leaving you with some beautiful tunes, and this one is dedicated to all the beautiful female out there, of course. So Truth in the Lie was dedicated to the female gender this evening. So I'll be leaving with you with this beautiful one, Only Fine Girl by Spyro and Simi. Do not touch that dial until tomorrow, but for now, it is good night from Eva the Diva.
Fine girls for my kids, Vanessa did for my kids, Kalani said did for my state, or can tell them to come out to my face. Ah, yeah, come out from my face, if they like it, they talk to me, start to do it.